Hello, everybody. No, it's not RuMa, but I can suffice. I feel the need to introduce myself to everyone. Hello, my name is Astro, and from now on, I'm gonna be your one and only host. So for this first season, I have gathered 9 of the fiercest drag contestants you can ever get. So let's meet them, shall we?
Hello everyone, my name is Lass and I'm here to give you all the looks you'll need for Spring 2025 collection. My drag style can most adequately be described as high fashion. I am a model at heart, and I've walked many runways in the past, so I just think it fits. My drag inspirations are like Linda Evangelista, Hershey Revlon, Gigi Hadid, and so on. You know, just gorgeous queens, and you could tell that I got the gorgeous part down. How am I gonna be acting on this competition? Well, sweetheart, I'm here to win, not be Miss Congeniality. You know, some people might say that I'm brash or rude, but I just think that I'm very real. If you look busted, I'm going to tell you that. Plus, life's too boring without conflict anyways, and that's the tea. What are some of my strengths and weaknesses? Well, I think I'm pretty good at anything, especially looking gorgeous in my runway walk. But weaknesses? I don't know who she is. I guess being too confident, but is that really a weakness? I mean, come on now. Am I gonna win? Absolutely, but you should stick around and watch, because you don't want to miss out on my runway looks. Trust.
Hey! My name is Bellini, and to quote a very talented singer, I'm here to be your ITGIRL! My drag style, I don't really have a drag style per se. I just like looking soft and cute, but I would like to say that I like to look really youthful and just here to have a good time, and honestly, what's wrong with that? My drag inspirations, I guess I'd like to say that some of my drag inspirations are like Aaliyah's interlude, obviously the icon, legend, Cheshire Brad, and also surprisingly for some people, Leah. I mean, I do work for her and make some of her outfits, so basically I make Pinterest board, yeah. She's going to kill me. How am I going to be in this competition? Well, I'm just gonna try my hardest to be neutral about conflicts. After all, I'm here to win, not to fight with everyone else I met. Strengths and weaknesses? Well, I think I'm pretty good at sewing and lip syncing, you know, but weaknesses, I mean, I would have to say comedy. I'm not really a comedy queen. Like, most of them just care about being funny and not how they look. Ooh, I spilled. Why should you watch this season? Well, why not? This hasn't happened in a while and I'm really excited to show off in this.
Hello, I'm Blanca Pink, and I'm your favorite girl idol that's not actually a girl. My drag style can be best described as a little pedestrian if I'm being so honest, but it also really comes in great for movement, so like if I'm ever needed to lip sync, I'll be always ready to do so. My drag inspirations are mostly centered by, well, popular K-pop girl groups. I'm also a fan of queens that have a softer drag style because that's what I sometimes like to achieve with my drag. Like some of Jisoo Gum, some of Rachel Mirage's looks. Why am I gonna be in this competition? Well, I'm someone who likes to just keep to myself and stay quiet. And some people might say I have no personality, but I feel like always flaunting my strengths will not be the best for me. So you never know what will happen. My strengths and weaknesses? Well, I think I'm pretty good at dancing to pop songs, really giving off pop stars and all, but I guess my main weakness would be to like have to really use my voice in some stuff. I don't really like acting in comedy, but I will do it if I have to, you know? Why should you watch? Well, I think this season is going to be filled with a lot of surprises, and you'll never know. Maybe a quiet queen like myself will make it to the end.
Hello everyone, my name is Delilah, and I'm here to do one thing, and one thing only, and that's make you laugh your blank off. I think that my drag style is known for being quite campy and a bit absurd at times. I don't really focus on being too fashionable or anything like that. I'd rather wear something completely stupid and be the true authentic me. Drag inspirations? Well, now you're talking. I think that one of my biggest drag inspirations is probably the girls that have like a large amount of silliness and stupidity to their drag in the best way possible. Queens like Vinyl and Siren Deluxe, and honestly, some of Galaxy's looks really captures that for me. How will I be throughout the competition? Well, I'm not going to take nothing from nobody. I don't really care who you are, where you come from, or what you do. You're not going to ruin my fun. You better be ready for the storm that is going to brew. But other than that, I'll be the most respectful person I can be. I don't think it matters what style you do or who you are as a person, you're at least deserving of a bit of respect. Strengths and weaknesses? Well, I'd love to say that I've got no weaknesses whatsoever. Between me and you, we know that's a lie. But if you couldn't tell by my mug, my strengths lie in my comedy. In any challenge where I can make a complete and utter fool of myself, I think that is what's best for me. However, where my weakness is probably my runway. But, you know, if I end up lip syncing, I ain't gonna let no one send me packing. I'm a funny girl, but getting this crown is no joke. So I'm not gonna be afraid to pull out all the stops. And you better be watching when I do.
Hey, my name is Demi Baptiste, and I'm gonna have you all down on your knees to pray for me. Well, my drag stuff is like, I'm wanting to get that sense of prestige of an upper class woman. I mean, my name is Demi Baptiste after all. Some of y'all may know me as a mud queen on social media, but I am so much more than a pretty face, and I'm here to prove that. My drag inspirations? Well, I say I currently base myself on very polished individuals in the drag sphere. Yor, Evermore, Natasha, and I think I've done a pretty good job incorporating that if I do say so myself. How will I be competing? Well, I have a lot of expectations on my shoulders from all of this, but I'm determined to give 100% of myself in every step along the way. And if you try to get my way, well, at that point, you may as well start packing. My strengths lie in aesthetics, and anything that has to do with charisma. Even I know it's not my strength. I'm going to have the mindset of a winner. It can all just go down to how you're feeling, if I'm honest. If you're feeling like a winner, you win. And if you're not, you get the shot. We're all strong competitors at the end of the day. And the odds could be in anyone's favor, but they'll most likely be in mine.
Bonjour, everybody. My name is Laufey Creole, and I'm a one-of-a-kind collectible. Straight out the box. I would say Laufey Creole is basically like next level when it comes to the looks. I don't want to be just another pretty fashion girl. I want to stay in your mind rent-free and come out whenever you least expect it. But you won't mind either way. Drag inspirations. Let's see. Well, I base my drag off legendary drag titans of the past that may or may not still be thriving to this day. People like Val Chanel, Louise Vuitton, or Gelber. I just really want to encapsulate their star power and energy that they've been giving off. And honestly, I'm pretty sure it's working. My competition strategy? Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a spotlight on me the moment I walked in. I mean, I literally got called Drag's Next Generation. So I think I just want to lay low for a little bit, not let my competitors think anything of me before I hit them and run away with the crown. Strengths and weaknesses. Well, I think my biggest strength is my aesthetic prowess. You know, I have a very avant-garde gray take on my drag. And weaknesses? I'd say comedy. I mean, I haven't really tried to be funny, so who knows? Girl, you know I'm gonna kill it. But you never know what Astro has in store. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the first boot.
Action! Hello everybody, I'm Rosemary Thorne, and this Mexican rose comes with a lot of talent. My drag style. Well, I usually like to give an ode to the silver screen. You know, the dream of this trans soul has always been to be an actress. So I always love to serve glamour and, you know, really add that theatrical aspect to my drag. So, just like a bunch of actors, I get no sleep. Drag inspirations? Well, I really like to go for queens that give off that aspect. I think my biggest inspiration would have to go to the non-binary Chilean diva themselves, Galaxy! But Chantal also holds a special place in my cold, rotted heart. So, how am I gonna be in this race? Well, honestly, I'm just gonna have my eyes on the prize. And that's just the tea. I don't care what I have to do, whose limbs I have to break, or whose ass I have to beat up. I will get the crown. Trust. What are my strengths and weaknesses? Well, it's just I'm not good at anything. I'm actually gonna be the first boot. I don't even know why they cast me at all. So yeah, I'm an actress. I can also do a lot of other shit, but I'm gonna let y'all see that for yourselves. I'm going to be bringing me to the competition, and knowing these girls, it's going to be a bloodbath out there. And cut!
Hello audience, you may have been a little surprised to see me, so I'll introduce myself. My name is Synth, and I'm that one guy that your parents call a bad influence. Before I'd like to start the questions, I would just like to say that I use he, him pronouns in drag and they, them pronouns out of drag. Cool? Cool. My drag style. Well, I would say that it's very hyper-masculine, but also kind of having an edge to it. After all, he's not just a regular goody two-shoes. So I think normally I'd like to go for a biker sort of aesthetic, but this is Drag Race, so of course I'm gonna be showing off a little bit more. Drag inspirations? Well, I'd say that I've gotten some inspiration from other drag kings in the community, like Thomas Narawi, Jones and Torres, Red Boy, and other male looks done by so many gacha artists. But, you know, king inspiration runs low, so I do the best I can. How am I gonna be competing? Well, I'd like to say that coming in, a lot of these queens are not gonna be the most receptive to me. And that's okay. The less they think of me, the more they'll be surprised when I come in and kick them out of the running. My strengths? Well, not to toot my own horn, but I'd say I'm a pretty good sewer. I can sew a look down and really perform it well. My weakness? Well, I'd say that sometimes my brain runs like 1,000 thoughts per minute. So it can get a little hard to keep track of all that, you know? Why should you watch this season? Well, let me tell you why. Once you hear the music of me, you won't want to tune away.
Yo, 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 the name's Maxine, and I'm the queen that makes you go, oh god, why can't I look away? My drag style is very conceptual, you know, I like to have a little fun when designing my looks, whether I look like an outrage horror or a cuddly toy. Yo, Maxine is everything but boring. I mean, being a woman is great, I would know, but it's drag, and like Mama Lou said, you better glitter the hell out of it. Drag inspirations, I'd say maybe people have done a lot of crazy shit, like some of Chopper's looks, Pheromone Skull's weirdcore looks, and pretty much the entire existence of Ratatouille. I just like to pick from the most absurd places imaginable to turn out some really cool looks. At least, I think they're cool. am I going to be acting in the competition? Well, a lot of people tell me that I'm actually a very sweet person. I just don't like conflict, and I like to think of myself as a mediator, so hopefully that rubs up on the rest of the queens. Strengths? Well, to the surprise of a lot of people, the thing I'm most proud of is actually my performing skills. Yeah, I think I really just come alive when that track plays, and I just become a beast in the club. Weaknesses? I would say improv. You know, my comedy tends to be very calculated, and improv doesn't really allow me to think about what the punchline is, you know? I know this is all so surreal, but don't adjust your TV sets, because this is only the beginning of the mad spiral.
With RuMa gone, a crown is up for grabs, and 9 racers think that they've got what it takes to reach it. But who will be able to get that crown? Who's got wit?
I'm winning this race with grace, class.
Oops. Sorry, you should have been more careful. Huh? What? Hey!
Finders keepers.
Who has the fiercest game moves?
Do we get points for style?
You wish.
Who will fall behind?
Hey, eyes on the road.
Yeah, right. Why would I listen to you?
And who will come up on top?
Thank you all. I'm so much better than you.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just gonna...
I can't wait to see how this turns out.